The morning sun through dusty glass, a little cafe. Time moves slow and fast. Your favorite seat beside the window frame, and somehow everything feels the same. I hear the record softly play, like all the words we couldn't say. 100 strangers pass us by, but you're the only reason why. Every laugh, every glance felt like something from a movie scene. You were my first light shining through the rain, turning ordinary moments into something I can't explain. You were my first light, golden in my mind. Every little memory still plays on rewind, like an old song I still know by heart. You were my first light, right from the start. The smell of coffee fills the air. I swear your shadow's everywhere. A handwritten note, a faded page, still keeps me turning back the age. The city changes every day, but some feelings never fade away. Like summer tucked inside a frame, a little worn but still the same. Every smile, every word still echoes softly in my dreams. You were my first light shining through the rain, turning ordinary moments into something I can't explain. You were my first light, golden in my mind. Every little memory still plays on rewind, like an old song I still know by heart. You were my first light, right from the start. Maybe we're just photographs living somewhere in the past, but every time I hear your name, the world feels young again. Oh, young again. You were my first light, brighter than the stars. Even if we're worlds apart, you're never really far. You were my first light, a story I'll replay, the kind of love that stays with you long after yesterday. Oh, like an old song playing in the dark. You were my first light, forever in my heart. There's a little street we used to know, painted gold by the sunset glow. Every corner whispers your name. Nothing here has really changed. The old bookstore, the traffic lights, the way we talk for hours at night. Simple moments, nothing grand, still the best I've ever had. Maybe time keeps moving on, but some memories stay young, like a golden hour letter folded deep inside my heart. Every word gets a little brighter whenever we're apart. Golden hour letter written in the sky above. Some stories never fade away, especially first love. I still keep your favorite song playing before, but somehow love it even more. The summer breeze, the city lights, the feeling of those endless nights. I close my eyes and there you are, just as beautiful as you were. Every page, every line brings me back to that time. Like a golden hour letter folded deep inside my heart. Every word gets a little brighter whenever we're apart. Golden hour letter written in the sky above. Some stories never fade away, especially first love. If I could send one message back to the days we used to have, simply write thank you for the memories and sign it with a smile. Like a golden hour letter floating through the summer air. Every dream feels a little closer whenever you're there. Golden hour letter, a photograph of us. Some stories never fade away, especially first love. Golden hour letter, still shining in my heart. You walked in wearing morning light, like the sun had learned your smile. I tried to act like I was fine, but my heart gave me away. Every little thing you do turns an ordinary day brand new. And I don't know what this feeling means, but it's getting harder to hide. Maybe it's the way you laugh, or the way you say my name. You're my cherry blossom signal, blooming out of nowhere now, coloring my black and white world without telling me how. Cherry blossom signal, floating softly through the air. Every time you look my way, I forget what I was gonna say. And suddenly, spring is everywhere. The cafe's playing something sweet as our shadows touch the street. And all the things I used to know feel different than before. A simple text, a simple call shouldn't mean this much at all, but somehow every little thing feels like a shooting star. Maybe it's the way you smile, or the way you stay a while. You're my cherry blossom signal, blooming out of nowhere now, coloring my black and white world without telling me how. Cherry blossom signal, floating softly through the air. Every time you look my way, I forget what I was gonna say. And suddenly, spring is everywhere. What if this is more than friendship? What if I'm already falling? The answer's written in my heart before I even ask. You're my cherry blossom signal, brighter than the afternoon sky. Every little moment with you makes my worries fly. Cherry blossom signal, a feeling I can't ignore. And every day I see you now, I like you more and more and more and We took the longer way back home, just so we could talk some more. The evening sky was turning pink as we followed winding roads. The city lights were waking up like stars across the avenue. And somehow every little thing felt better next to you. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's everything. The way your hand brushed mine made my heart skip a beat. Meet me on the bicycle lane where the sunset knows our names. Every laugh and every mile makes me stay a little while on the bicycle lane. The whole world fades away, and all I really need is riding right beside you. The summer breeze across your hair, the way you look when you're unaware. 1,000 moments passing by become my favorite memories. The radio plays an old love song and suddenly I'm singing along, because for once I understand what all those lyrics mean. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's fate, but every road keeps leading me back to you again. Meet me on the bicycle lane where the sunset knows our names. Every laugh and every mile makes me stay a little while on the bicycle lane. The whole world fades away, and all I really need is riding right beside you. If tomorrow comes too fast, let's make tonight forever last. Just one more turn, just one more street. Anywhere with you feels right. Meet me on the bicycle lane under painted summer skies. Every dream feels close enough when I see it in your eyes. On the bicycle lane, the stars begin to shine, and maybe this is how a first love starts tonight. Summer postcard from my heart. The ocean breeze is calling us down the boardwalk after dusk. Your shadow dances next to mine under fading neon lights. The sky is painted tangerine like a scene from a magazine, and every second feels too fast. I wish this night could always last. I've got 1,000 things to say, but they disappear when you look my way. Like a summer postcard written with the stars. Every little memory leaves a mark upon my heart. Summer postcard floating through the blue. Every page of this season leads me back to you. And maybe one day you'll feel it too. The waves keep singing to the shore like they've heard this story before. Two young hearts too scared to speak the words they're trying hard to keep. The moonlight shining on your face makes the whole world slow its pace, and for a moment I can see exactly where I wanna be. I've got a secret in my chest, and tonight it beats a little louder. Like a summer postcard written with the stars. Every little memory leaves a mark upon my heart. Summer postcard floating through the blue. Every page of this season leads me back to you. And maybe one day you'll feel it too. for you.
Yeah. Midnight confession tonight. The city's quiet after dark, but my thoughts are way too loud. I've been carrying these feelings, too afraid to let them out. Every text I almost sent, every word I held inside, keeps replaying in my head like waves beneath the moonlit sky. Maybe I'm a little late, maybe I've been scared too long, but tonight feels different. This is my midnight confession. I've been falling all this time. Every smile, every moment, you've been running through my mind. This is my midnight confession. No more hiding how I feel. If you take my hand tonight, maybe this could be real. Remember riding through the rain, laughing underneath one coat. All those little memories are the reasons I have hope. I know I never said enough, I know I kept it all disguised, but every road I walked alone always seemed to lead to your eyes. Maybe stars don't change a thing, but they gave me courage now. This is my midnight confession. I've been falling all this time. Every smile, every moment, you've been running through my mind. This is my midnight confession. No more hiding how I feel. If you take my hand tonight, maybe this could be real. If tomorrow changes everything, I don't wanna wonder anymore. I'd rather lose my fear tonight than lose the chance forever. This is my midnight confession. Underneath the summer sky, every dream I've ever had starts whenever you're nearby. This is my midnight confession. The truth I've tried to hide. And if you feel the same way too, meet me where the sunrise starts tonight.
Can you hear me? This is my answer. I read your message one more time as morning light filled up my room. The words I always hoped to hear finally found a way to bloom. For so long I kept pretending that my heart was staying still, but every smile you gave to me was a dream I couldn't kill. Maybe we were always moving toward this moment all along. This is my sunrise answer. I've been waiting for this day. Every secret in my heart wanted you in every way. This is my sunrise answer. No more hiding what is true. Every road I've ever taken somehow led me back to you. The morning sky is painted gold, like the summer we began. Every memory shines brighter now than I ever thought it can. The bicycle rides, the ocean nights, the postcards that we never sent, all the little pieces we're leading here. love was growing quietly while we were busy being afraid. This is my sunrise answer. I've been waiting for this day. Every secret in my heart wanted you in every way. This is my sunrise answer. No more hiding what is true. Every road I've ever taken somehow led me back to you. If the stars heard all our wishes, then they must be smiling now, because everything feels right somehow. This is my sunrise answer, brighter than the morning sky. Every dream I used to whisper is standing here alive. This is my sunrise answer, the beginning of something new. And if you're still waiting there, then my answer is yes, I love you too. 1, 2, 3, smile for me.
Every moment
Feels like a dream. Sunlight dancing on the sea, your hand reaching out to me. Every wave and every breeze feels like our own melody.
running down the sandy shore, laughing louder than before. Never thought I'd find a love that makes the ordinary soar.
Don't let this moment fade away.
Let's keep it safe forever.
Like a golden Polaroid, frozen in the summer light. Every smile and every heartbeat shining brighter than the sky. Golden Polaroid, a memory we'll always hold. Every page of our story, painted in silver and gold.
Late night drives with open windows, singing songs we barely know. Every road feels beautiful when you're sitting close.
Fireworks above the ocean, reflecting in your eyes. I wish this little universe could stay like this tonight.
Time keeps moving forward,
But this feeling stays the same. Like a golden Polaroid, frozen in the summer light. Every smile and every heartbeat shining brighter than the sky. Golden Polaroid, a memory we'll always hold. Every page of our story, painted in silver and gold. Years from now,
when we look back,
will you remember the summer?
because I know I will.
Like a golden Polaroid captured underneath the stars. Every dream we used to wish for is exactly where we are. Golden Polaroid, the picture never fades.
No matter where tomorrow goes,
We'll keep the summer safe forever.
do you remember
That summer,
when we were 17? The town looks smaller than before. The cafe changed its old front door, but every street still knows our names, like nothing ever went away.
the bicycle lane beside the tree still dances with the evening breeze. And suddenly I'm back again in all those photographs we made.
Time keeps moving passing, but some memories never grow old. When we were 17, running underneath the stars, thinking we could hold forever everything inside our hearts. When we were 17, life was bigger than the sky, and somehow all those little moments still shine bright tonight. The postcards faded with the years, but not the laughter, not the tears. The summer songs still bring me back to every dream we used to have. We didn't know where life would lead, we only knew what we believed, that happiness was riding slow beside each other down the road. Maybe growing up means learning what was precious all along. When we were 17, running underneath the stars, thinking we could hold forever everything inside our hearts. When we were 17, life was bigger than the sky, and somehow all those little moments still shine bright tonight. If I could go back for just one day, I'd choose that summer again, not to change a thing, just to feel it once more. When we were 17, young and fearless in the light, chasing every little dream without worrying about goodbye. When we were 17, maybe that's the reason why, no matter where tomorrow takes us, we'll always have that time. When we were 17, do you remember? I remember when we were 17. The seasons changing, but some things stay. See you next summer. The waves are quieter today, the crowds have slowly gone away, but footprints left along the shore still tell the stories from before. The sky is painted autumn gold, the air is getting slightly cold, yet every sunset brings me back to memories along that path. Maybe seasons come and go, but feelings never leave. See you next summer when the ocean meets the sky. We'll laugh about the days we thought would simply pass us by. See you next summer when the sunlight finds the sea. No matter where life takes us, you'll always be a part of me. The postcards sit upon my shelf like little pieces of ourselves, each photograph a tiny door to all the days we can't ignore. And every song we used to play still sounds exactly the same way, like time decided not to touch the moments that we love so much. Years may pass between us, but the memories still shine. See you next summer when the ocean meets the sky.
simply pass us by. See you next summer when the sunlight finds the sea. No matter where life takes us, you'll always be a part of me. Maybe we'll be older, maybe life will change, but I'll remember every summer day. See you next summer underneath the same blue sky. Ooh, where our younger selves are waiting in the corners of our minds. See you next summer, even if we're far apart. Ooh, because every summer sunset still begins inside my heart. See you next summer. See you next summer. Until then, goodbye for now.
It's been a while, hasn't it? The train arrived at 10:30, just another ordinary day. People rushing through the crowd, trying not to miss their way. Then across the station lights I saw a face I used to know. And suddenly the passing years started moving way too slow. Funny how one little moment can bring a lifetime back again. At October Station, standing underneath the rain, you smiled exactly like you did back when we were 17. October Station, where the years just disappeared, and all the words I thought I'd lost came rushing back right here. You asked me how I've been these days. I said I'm doing fine, I guess. But there were stories in my eyes that I could never quite confess. The city grew, the seasons changed, the world kept spinning on its own. But somehow seeing you tonight felt a little like home. Maybe some connections never really break apart. At October Station, standing underneath the rain, you smiled exactly like you did back when we were 17. October Station, where the years just disappeared, and all the words I thought I'd lost came rushing back right here. Maybe we were never meant to stay inside the same chapter, but maybe this is where the next one starts. At October Station, under golden city lights, we talked until the last train left, and somehow it felt right. October Station, like no time had passed at all. And when you waved goodbye, I knew this wasn't the end after all. October Station, see you again soon. Yeah, spring in your eyes, the flowers started blooming late along the road. walked each day. You brushed your hair behind your ear and somehow took my breath away. The afternoon was soft and bright, like a photograph in light. I tried to say what's on my mind, but lost the words every time. Maybe it's the sunlight, maybe it's your smile, but everything feels different now. There's spring in your eyes every time you look at me, like cherry blossoms in the wind falling endlessly. Spring in your eyes, and suddenly I see the world becoming beautiful, just because you're here with me. We shared a coffee after class, talking until the daylight passed. The little things you say and do stay longer than they should. The evening painted skies in pink, and all I wanted was the scene stay exactly as it is, forever in between. Maybe it's a feeling that I can't explain. There's spring in your eyes every time you look at me, like cherry blossoms in the wind falling endlessly. Spring in your eyes, and suddenly I see the world becoming beautiful, just because you're here with me. If this moment disappears, I'll keep it safe for years, like a page inside a diary only you can read. There's spring in your eyes, brighter than the afternoon sky. Every little memory makes my heart come alive. Spring in your eyes, the reason that I smile. And maybe someday you'll know I've loved you all this while. Every morning, same classroom, same sunlight, and you always sit beside the window where the sunlight paints your hair. I pretend to read my notebook, but my eyes keep drifting there. The teacher's voice becomes a blur whenever you begin to smile, and somehow every single class feels shorter for a while. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's more, but my heart knows what it's waiting for. You're the seat by the window, the sunshine in my day, the reason every ordinary moment feels a little less gray. Seat by the window where all my daydreams start. You don't even know it, but you've already got my heart. The bell rings and the hallway fills with voices rushing everywhere. I look for you without a thought, like breathing summer air. A little wave, a little laugh, a simple see you tomorrow, and somehow that's enough to keep me smiling all the way home. Maybe one day I'll find the words that I've been keeping inside so long. You're the seat by the window, the sunshine in my day, the reason every ordinary moment feels a little less gray. Seat by the window where all my daydreams start. You don't even know it, but you've already got my heart. Years from now I might forget the lessons, but I'll remember the way the sunlight found your eyes. You're the seat by the window, the memory that never fades, like a photograph inside my mind, protected through the days. Seat by the window, the story I'll hold on to, because my favorite part just rain. But I don't wanna go home yet. The hallways slowly empty out as the afternoon turns gold. You walk beside me quietly, like a story being told. The sky is painted baby blue, the clouds are drifting lazily, and somehow every step we take feels like a memory. I wish this road was longer, I wish the sunset moved more slowly. Under the after-school sky, everything feels alright. The city fades into the distance while you're standing by my side. After-school sky, where all my worries disappear. The world feels softer somehow whenever you're here. Talk about the smallest things, the songs you've played all week, and I keep smiling to myself at every word you speak. The traffic lights turn green and red, but I don't notice much at all, because my favorite part of today is this walk before night falls. If I could stop the clock, I'd keep this moment here forever. Under the after-school sky, everything feels alright. The city fades into the distance while you're standing by my side. After-school sky, where all my worries disappear. The world feels softer somehow whenever you're here. Maybe one day we'll laugh about these days, but right now they're everything to me. Under the after-school sky, the stars begin to show, and though the day is ending, I don't really wanna go. After-school sky, a feeling I can't explain, because tomorrow means I get to see you again. See you tomorrow. It's just a hoodie, but it feels like you. The rain came down without a warning right after school that afternoon. You smiled and pulled your hoodie off and said, "You can borrow this." I laughed and said I'd give it back the next time that we meet, but secretly I wish that day would never leave. The scent of rain, the sound of your voice, some memories never fade. Your blue hoodie hanging by my bedroom door makes me miss you a little more than before. Blue hoodie wrapped around my heart tonight, like you're still beside me even when you're out of sight. I wore it on the bus ride home, watching raindrops raise the glass, thinking how a simple thing could make the whole world change so fast. The sleeves were way too long for me, but somehow that felt right, like carrying a piece of you through the quiet night. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, smiling at the smallest things. Your blue hoodie hanging by my bedroom door makes me miss you a little more than before. Blue hoodie wrapped around my heart tonight, like you're still beside me even when you're out of sight. Maybe tomorrow I'll give it back, but part of me doesn't want to yet, because for one more feels like you're here. Your blue hoodie, the color of the evening sky. Every thread reminds me of the way you caught my eye. Blue hoodie, the memory I hold on to. Funny how my favorite thing still smells a little like you. It's just a hoodie, but it feels like you. Just a few words in the corner of a page. The teacher writes across the board, but I can barely pay attention. My notebook's filled with random thoughts and one familiar name again. The clock keeps moving way too slow. The afternoon feels half asleep, while little doodles in the margins guard the secrets that I keep. Nobody knows what these pages mean, but every line leads back to you. In the margin notes between the lines and broken words, I wrote the things I never had the courage to say first. Margin notes hidden underneath my hand, 100 little confessions you'll probably never understand. A tiny heart beside your name, a song lyric that reminds me, a sketch of us beneath the stars that no one else is meant to see. The paper bends, the ink fades out, but somehow I still remember every feeling from those days. Maybe someday you'll find these pages and finally notes between the lines and broken words, I wrote the things I never had the courage to say first. Margin notes hidden underneath my hand, 100 little confessions you'll probably never understand. Years from now, when these notebooks disappear, I hope the memories stay. Always the way you looked at me. In the margin notes, the story never really ends. It's written in the little moments that we never got to spend. Margin notes, a chapter I'll always keep, because some first loves stay forever. Pressed between the pages, just a few words in the corner of a page, but they meant everything. It's getting late, but I don't wanna leave. The library is almost empty, just a few lights glowing still. You're sitting by the window, trying to focus on your notes. Outside the city's falling asleep, inside the pages slowly turn. And somehow being near you makes me wanna stay and learn. The clock keeps ticking, the night goes by, but I don't mind. Under the library lights, everything feels so bright. Even the quiet moments feel beautiful tonight. Library lights shining softly through the dark. You don't even know it, but you're studying inside my heart. You tuck your hair behind your ear and highlight another line. I'm pretending to read chapter 3, but you're the only thing on my mind. A cup of coffee by your side, a sweater hanging from your chair, and all these little details become memories everywhere. Maybe someday we'll laugh about these nights under the library lights. Everything feels so bright, even the quiet moments feel beautiful tonight. Library lights shining softly through the dark. You don't even know it, but you're studying inside my heart. One table, two hearts, 1,000 unspoken words. The pages turn, the hours pass, and still I wish this night would last. Under the library lights, the world feels far away, and if I could choose one memory, I'd keep this one always. Library lights, a feeling time can erase, because every dream begins with your familiar face. The library closes, but I stay a little longer, thinking of you. One for you, one for me, just one song, one memory. The afternoon was fading slowly, golden sunlight on the street. People passing, cars were moving, but the world felt incomplete until you walked beside me laughing, holding books against your chest, like the universe decided to make an ordinary day the best. The wind was dancing through the trees while we wandered without plans, talking about our favorite movies, drawing stories in the air. Then you asked me what I was playing through the headphones on my phone, and suddenly my heart was racing like I'd never felt before. You took the left side, I kept the right, and somehow everything felt right. Shared earphones, walking down the avenue, one little song, and suddenly it's me and you. Shared earphones, two heartbeats keeping time, and every lyric sounds like us when you're walking by my side. The singer's voice was soft and distant, like the sunset in the sky. You were humming every chorus without even realizing. I kept looking out ahead, pretending I was listening too, but every note became a memory because I heard it next to you. The city lights began appearing one by one above the road, and I wish the playlist had no ending, no final track, no way back home, because every step felt lighter, every second felt brand new. Funny how a simple melody can start to sound like you. The evening breeze, the fading light, I wanted to stay here all night. Shared earphones, walking down the avenue, one little song, and suddenly it's me and you. Shared earphones, two heartbeats keeping time, and every lyric sounds like us when you're walking by my side. Years from now, when I hear this song again, I know exactly where I'll be. Not in a room, not in a car, not anywhere else, but back on that street with you, walking slowly under the summer sky, laughing at things I can't even remember, except the way you smiled. this afternoon. You handed back the earphone gently and said, "That song was really nice." I smiled and said, "Yeah, I like it too." But what I meant was, I like this moment. Some memories fade, some memories stay. This one never went away. Shared earphones, walking down the avenue. One little song, and suddenly it's me and you. Shared earphones, a memory I can't replace. Because every time I hear that song, I still see your face. Shared earphones, two heartbeats keeping time. And even now, across the years, you're still singing in my mind. One for you, one for me. Just one song, one memory. Shared earphones, forever playing on repeat. Last bus home, still thinking about you. The city's getting quieter now, storefront lights are turning off. A couple walking down the sidewalk disappears into the dark. The bus arrives almost empty, only a few seats left inside. I take the one beside the window and watch the evening pass me by. Streetlights blur into reflections across the glass, and in my eyes, the same song from this afternoon. It's playing softly one more time. I should be thinking about tomorrow, the homework waiting on my desk, but every thought keeps finding you. No matter how hard I try to rest, maybe that's what falling means, when every road leads back to someone. On the last bus home, you're all I think about. Every passing light reminds me of your smile somehow. Last bus home and the city's half asleep, but your voice is still echoing somewhere inside me. The traffic signals change from red to green as neighborhoods drift by. 1,000 windows glowing softly underneath the midnight sky. I wonder if you're home already, maybe reading in your room, maybe listening to music, maybe thinking of me too. The seat beside me stays empty, but somehow it doesn't feel that way, because every laugh from earlier has decided it should stay. The little things become important, the glance, a joke, a simple wave. Funny how the smallest moments turn into the ones we save. The farther that I travel, the closer you seem. On the last bus home, you're all I think about. Every passing light reminds me of your smile somehow. Last bus home and the city's half asleep, but your voice is still echoing somewhere inside me. Years from now, will I remember this night, this seat, this song, this road, this feeling? I think I will, because first loves don't disappear, they become constellations, quietly lighting old memories long after the night is gone. Keeps moving, but my heart stays behind. 3 more stops before my station, 3 more chances to replay everything that happened today and every word I didn't say. Maybe tomorrow I'll be braver. Maybe someday you'll understand how much happiness can fit inside a walk, a song, a borrowed hand. On the last bus home, the stars are coming into view, and every one of them reminds me of an afternoon with you. Last bus home, the night's almost gone, but somehow every mile only makes my feelings strong. Last bus home, a memory I'll always know, because every road I take still begins with you. The doors open, my stop arrives, I step into the night, still smiling, because tomorrow I get to see you again. One message away from making my whole day. The room is quiet, the city's asleep, streetlights shining softly across the curtains near me. I should probably close my eyes and get some rest tonight, but somehow I'm still staring at my phone beside the light. Scrolling through old conversations, reading things we said before, smiling at the smallest details like I've done 100 times or more. A joke that wasn't even funny, a picture of the afternoon sky. The little moments somehow feel too precious to pass by. Maybe it's strange, maybe it's true, how every night ends with thoughts of you. Waiting for your goodnight text, like the moon waits for the stars. One simple message changes everything, no matter where you are. Goodnight text, lighting up my room, and suddenly the world feels brighter in the middle of the blue. The clock keeps moving past midnight, the playlist reaches track 16. A song we used to walk home with starts playing quietly again. I remember every word and every step along the road. Funny how a melody can carry such a load. Maybe you're reading in your bedroom, maybe you're listening to rain, maybe you're laughing at a video or studying again. Maybe you're just as unaware of all the things you do that somehow turn an ordinary day into something new. The distance isn't far, but somehow you're everywhere. Waiting for your goodnight text, like the moon waits for the stars. One simple message changes everything, no matter where you are. Goodnight text, lighting up my room, and suddenly the world feels brighter in the middle of the blue. The screen lights up, my heart skips once, only to find it's someone else. And I laugh at myself, because lately every notification feels like a tiny chance that maybe your name will appear and pull me into another conversation. People say it's nothing special, just a message before bed, but they don't know how long a single sentence stays inside my head. A simple sleep well, a little smile emoji, and suddenly tomorrow feels easier to reach. Years from now I might forget the grades, the classes, the places we went, but I don't think I'll forget the feeling of seeing your name appear on my screen late at night when the whole world was asleep except my heart. as the glass, and every drop reminds me how quickly moments pass. So maybe I should tell you everything I really feel, but tonight I'll keep it simple and save the rest for another day. Waiting for your goodnight text, like the moon waits for the stars. One simple message changes everything, no matter where you are. Good night text, the highlight of my day, a tiny piece of happiness before I drift away. Good night text, a memory I'll always keep, because every night ends perfectly when your message finds me. Screen lights up, your name appears, and all it says is good night. But somehow that's enough to make me smile. Until tomorrow.